morning. Welcome back to my channel. This is Stephanie, also known as GENGLOW. For those who are new to my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification, but also give my video a thumbs up because it really helps out my channel. In today's video, I'm doing a collab with Emily. We'll go ahead and link her video down below. Yes, we're going to go ahead and do a collab on this eyeshadow palette called the Fairy Tales Storytime Cosmetics. Are y'all ready for a storytime book? This is Fairy Tales, The Little Briar Rose. Who knows about the Little Briar Rose? Leave your comment down below. Let me know who knows about the Little Briar Rose. It's an old book. So, yeah, very excited to have this. I also have the Robin Hood one. It looks like really old-time fashion type of packaging. I really do love it. I love the way the sound it makes when you tap on it. ASMR. So this is how the palette looks like. I haven't used it. My first time wearing it today. This collab. And this is the color story, which is really pretty. We got some blues, we got some neutrals and some reds in there. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and create a look using these shades in here. So I don't know if I should go red, blue, or just neutral. Judging from the lip that I'm wearing, I think I should want to go red. But at the same time, I also want to go neutral and blue. Yeah, decisions. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my lid. I'm going to use this small blending brush. I'm going to use the shade called Spindle. And here at the top. This is like a, I want to say like it's like a corally peach tone. I'm going to use that for the crease. And the outer corners. It's pretty nice. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and use the same brush, but this time I'm going to go ahead and use this coral shade called Briar Rose. Wow, that's pretty. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and use a shade called Kiss. This reddish tone. That's beautiful. It's coming out Turning out really lovely. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and use the shade Woodland, which is this neutral shade here in the middle. It's called Woodland. Let's use that. All right. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use this shade called, I want to use some of that shade, the brown shade, Grim, just to give me a little definition in the crease area. I'll try to see if I can use a more flimsier brush, maybe just to give me a little tint here in the, just here on the outer corner. It's working. It seems to be working. Okay, once I already put that in there, I'm going to go ahead and use this shimmer. Really nice, pretty shimmer. This one here called Beauty. Then on the outer corner, right here. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and use the shade called Castle, which is this blue shade, and I'm going to do it in the inner corner part of the lid. Put it with the same brush. Hopefully I'll get a good effect with that. Just kind of go overlapping the Beauty shade. Looking really pretty, blue and red. Really pretty, really pretty. Then I'm gonna go ahead and give me a pop of shimmer for my lid. I'm gonna use this shade called, let me see, 2 shades in mind. I think I'm gonna go with the shade called Fairies, which is a very light sky blue. I'm just gonna put it right here in the center. Right here in the center with my finger. Just to give me a little pop of shimmer. The lower lash line, I'm gonna go ahead and use some more of this brown shade called Grim. Just smudge it down here at the bottom. a beautiful palette, actually. So now you see it's a little darker than I had it before. Didn't want it to be that dark. I should have put some red in it, so I'm gonna try to see if I can buff it out. Oh yeah, it's buffing out. Yeah, it's buffing out really nice. I just had to use a clean brush. This is the one I had available to clean, that was clean. So I use this just to help me buff it out. Okay, so now that it's buffed out, I'm gonna go ahead and come off camera, do the other eye, and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. Here's the finishing look. What do you guys think? I went a little festive, a little carnival vibes, you know, for the summer. I know we're in spring, but you know, kind of gives me like carnival vibes, you know, festive kind of look. So the shades that I used in this palette, if you want to know what they are, again, I used this shade here called Briar Rose, and I also used the shade Spindle. And then I used this shade here, which is called Castle. And I used a shade Grim. I used a shade Beauty, and I used a shade here called Berries. I also used a shade Kiss. I used a shade Woodland, and I used a little bit of Enchanted in my inner corner. I didn't show that on camera, but I also did it for my eyebrow bone and my inner corner. I used the shade Enchanted. So you can see like a little highlight my eyebrow bone area, and then the inner corner is that shade Enchanted. All right, so the only colors I did not use were this shade called Talia. I did not use this shade called Prince. I did not use this one shade called Thorn. So I didn't use 3 shades out of the 12 shadows that are in here. I didn't use 3. So yeah, this is the look I wanted to create. Very festive vibes. Let me go over the makeup that I have on. Gotta get into the habit of letting y'all know what makeup I'm wearing. Okay, so for my brows, I'm not sure if you're new to my channel, then you don't know what I do for my brows, what type of technique I use for my brows. I use the pencil, where you fill in with the pencil and then you go over with the brow gel. So the pencil that I used for my brows was the Ofra Cosmetics. If I can find it, oh, here it is. The Ofra Cosmetics eyebrow pencil. Okay, and this is in the shade Universal. You can tell it's like a little dark brown. So, and my hairs are black. So went ahead and I went over with my Gimme Brow brow gel in the shade Black. Well, shade 5, which is like ebony. So kind of made them darker, because you can still see a little, like they look like they're between black and dark brown. So, and then what else did I use? For the eyeliner for my bottom waterline, I went ahead and I wanted to go with something, you know, that I don't want to go with black. I don't want to go with brown. I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with blue, since I already have blue in my color theme, you know, for my eyes. So I went ahead and I used this this gel liner in this shade of blue. It's a waterproof gel eyeliner by Absolute New York in the shade Navy. So that's the shade Navy for that. Also used my my favorite big fat eyeliner for the top lash line, because it gives you like a really thick eyeline, and it also does thin as well, but I wanted to do a little thick outline, you know, just to kind of give me a little glam, little drama, you know, to the eyes, it being a little bold and bright. So I went ahead and I used a thicker, you know, wanted to go thicker on my eyeliner for the top lash line. And then I used the mascara, my It Cosmetics Lash Blowout Mascara. I used that for the top and the bottom lashes. And then what else did I use? I used for my skin products, I didn't tell you what my complexion products were. I used my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. It's a concealer and foundation in one, and this has become one of my favorite foundations that I'm going to now, that I go to now, that I gravitate towards, you know, because it helps me with a lot of, you know, some pigmentation that I have on my skin that it's, you know, caused by sun damage, and so that really covers a lot of the blemishes that I have. Then I went ahead and I used some highlighter by Wander Beauty. This is in the shade After Hours. So I used that highlight here on the cheekbone area, brow, bridge of the nose, tip of the nose, Cupid's bow, the chin. So that's where I use my highlight. And then no bronzing today. I didn't bronze, but I also used a blush, and the blush that I used was this one here by Eco Fabulous. This is in the shade Camellia, and it's like this nice corally pink shade. And I just used the lightest I can go, because this can go really dark, but I just wanted to go with the lightest that I can. You know, I'm already wearing a bold look. I don't want to look like a clown, you know, wearing really dark blush. So yeah, so I have them here at the high points of my cheeks. And then for my lips, I went ahead and I used this Perfect Precision Lip Liner by LA Girl in the shade Sugar and Spice. And everything nice, right? And then over the lip liner, I went ahead and I used, or underneath the lip liner, because I actually used this one first. I used this Lottie London Slay All Day Longwear Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Fleek. It's like this nice, I don't know what you would call it, more like a light terracotta, like in that area, because it's not red and it's not brown and it's not peach. It's between peach, brown, and red. So this is the color that I got from this liquid lip. And then my Ulta Beauty tinted eye primer that I've been using, and it's almost gone. So I'm so glad that I'm about to pan this out and move on to a different eyeshadow primer. And for the face primer, I use my Glassy Touch and Soul Pretty Filter Glassy Skin Balm. Really nice. It's a cream, and it comes on really nice onto your skin. It gives you really nice, dewy, moisturized skin. And once it seeps into your skin, then you can go ahead and put on your complexion products. And that is it. That's everything that I put on my skin. Go check out Emily. She does a great job with her eye look. She does a lot of collabs with eyeshadow palettes. She loves to do eyeshadow looks. You know, she loves creating looks with eyeshadow. So go check out her channel. You will not be disappointed. And yeah, let her know that I sent you. And if you're coming from her channel, thank you, welcome for being here. And I'll see you in my next video. I love you all. Have a great and wonderful day. Don't forget to give me that like button, hit the notification bell, and give me a subscribe, okay? I love you all. Have a great and wonderful day. Bye.